And we're going to come, and by consensus, all of us, it's non-partisan, everybody of every walk of life who has a stake in education is going to be at that conference. And we're going to take important decisions on how to reform our education so that the children get better quality. And so that's what we're going to look at. But the thing about me coming and scrapping free SHS was just political gimmickry by the
focus on the president-elect John Dramani Mahama, and he has emphasized his grounded approach to leadership, stating that his leadership will not be fazed by the allure of power or fleeting trappings of high offices. Speaking at Thanksgiving service at the Assemblies of God Church in Accra on Sunday, December 15, Mr. Mahama reflected on his humbling lessons he learned throughout his political journey. He underscored the importance of staying connected to the realities of leadership even after his resounding victory in the December 7 general election.
And I remember a time when I had won the election in 2012. And I went to visit President Kufuor, and it was surprising how quiet his house was and how quiet the entrance to his house was. And I was transported back to when he was president. Anytime I was going to Parliament, I lived in East Legon. There was a huge crowd in the frontage of his house next to Villaju. You people know that place. And anytime it was Christmas or the Muslim feast of Salah, you see white sheep and cows tied outside his house being brought to him as gifts. And so this time when I came, it was very quiet. He had just a few policemen at the entrance, his loyal policemen who had been assigned to him by the state. And so when I went in, I remarked, I said, oh, look how quiet your house is. I remember when you were president, this place was always full of people. And he said, John, take note of that. Know that all those people are coming to you because of the position you occupy. And that one day when you leave that position, your house will be as quiet as mine. And it's true, when I lost in 2016, the Christmas hampers stopped coming. There are many people who used to come to my gate and come and try to get in to just to see me for a minute, stop coming. It was only my siblings, my family, my closest friends and others, my church members who continued to stand closely to me. So for me, these trappings of power don't get to my head. I know that all the praises and blessings you'll be showered with by people are temporary. It's because of that word attached to your name, president. One day it will go and you'll be with those who are.
Away from that, let's do some parliamentary issues. The Parliament is set to reconvene today, Monday 16, 2024, at the Grand Arena of the Accra International Conference Centre. Now, marking its first sitting since the decisive December 7 general elections, this session follows an official circular from the Speaker's office on December 11, confirming the location for the meeting. Speaker Alban Bagbin, in a prior notice dated December 2, 2024, summoned Parliament to resume its functions, emphasizing the importance of this gathering in light of recent political development. And away from Parliament, let's do some health issues. And the Ghana Health Service will launch a mass cholera vaccination campaign in the Western region beginning today, December 16, and running through the Thursday, December 19. The initiative will cover 4 metropolitan, municipal, and district assemblies severely affected by the cholera outbreak. This decision comes in response to rising number of cholera cases and fatalities, particularly in the western and central regions. As of now, 8 MNDAs in the western region have been impacted, with 908 confirmed cases and 10 deaths reported. The vaccination campaign aims to reach over 600,000 residents aged 2 and above in the Shama municipality, Sekondi, Takoradi Metropolis, Ahanta West, and Ifya Kwesimintim. Pregnant women and breastfeeding mothers will also be included from the vaccination. Before the election, before the election, addition, the majority caucus led by Alexander Fenyomakin had repeatedly urged Speaker Baldwin to pay attention on this. Well, we'll bring you details on that shortly as well. Let's still do some more news here. And the Food and Drugs Authority has issued a warning about ongoing fraudulent recruitment scams targeting job seekers. These scams often involve deceptive emails or messages that ask for personal information or payment in exchange for supposed job offers with the FDA. The FDA urges the public to also stay alert and avoid responding to unsolicited requests for sensitive details of money. The authority stresses and should be regarded with skepticism. The protests themselves, individuals are so encouraged to report any suspicious message to the regional offices across the country. The FDA also reassures the public of its commitment to protecting their interests by preventing such scams, ensuring the integrity of its requirement. We'll bring you that press statement later in a subsequent bulletin. Well, you're still watching ABC News Headline. Once again, I'm Eric Chunibwa-Melo. Let's do some more news. And Ghana's President-elect John Dramani Mahama has recognized the significant economic challenges facing the country and considerable efforts needed to restore prosperity. During the Thanksgiving service at the Assemblies of God in Accra Sunday, Mahama emphasized the scale of the task ahead and expressed his commitment to addressing the economic crisis directly. He also stressed the importance of seeking divine guidance and wisdom to successfully navigate the difficulties confronting the nation.
Brought patience to the Almighty, and he responded with bountiful blessings and success. And for that, I give him thanks. This victory can only be divine. God assured me in my heart, and I knew. He spoke to me and said that he will bless me with success in this election. But I did not know that the blessing was going to be so bountiful and that the victory was going to be so massive and so dramatic that I give him all the thanks and blessing for what he has done, not only for me, but for the whole of Ghana. He has done good for Ghana because he has restored the sovereignty and the power of the people of Ghana. We've practiced democracy since 1992. With time, the political elite, and I'll say including myself, all of us who God has given the opportunity to lead this country, we have grown in arrogance and selfishness, and we have believed that the power that we wielded over the people belonged to us, ourselves, and did not recognize that it was God who gave it to us temporarily. So God has made us know that power belongs to the people. And calm, but when they have reached their limits, they will show you that real power belongs to them, and that is God who gives that power. And so, just as our colleagues in the MPP might be feeling very pained by their loss, it should serve as a lesson to those of us coming into government that the same stick that Techi has been beating with, Ghanaian people are reserving it for Ban. So I've been receiving knocks on my door, receiving text messages, people who are considering themselves for various positions, and I just want to warn them, it's not going to be a walk in the park. If you're not prepared to work and serve the people of Ghana diligently and modestly and with humility, then don't come. Just stay where you are. The political journey has been a divine one, and I believe that it's God who has guided my step each way until now, from being a member of parliament to being a deputy minister, to being a minister, to being a vice president, to being a president. At each step, I have doubted whether it was the path that I wanted to carry on. But God has gently continued to push me and show me in the direction that He wants me to go. And I know that it's Him who has put me for a time like this to do His work for God.
And that's the President-elect John Dramani Mahama over there. But that's all for the morning package here on ABC Headline. I am Eric Chunibwa Meadow. ABC in the Morning continues shortly after this. Have a good morning.